war's over, but a soldier on, still battling the ghost. No, no, no. Oh. Still struggling to see the signs, too heavy for a heart like say.
What's going on? What is going on, people? What's going on? I'm gonna slow it down. What's going on, everybody? It's Chris Crypto Secret X, the place we talk about crypto. And yes, you have been asking for it for a while. You have been DMing me. My day ones have been asking me about Success Kid. We'll talk about TED, but you have been asking me. You have been asking me from the time the TED immersed on the scene. You guys have been hammering me about Success Kid. Some of you found me. You have been talking to me about TED. So today I am going to take a look at TED, and I'm going to take a look at Success Kid. See, we do have some comments asking about Looney. We'll talk about it. What happened? We'll be happy to address that and let you know. What's the deal with Looney? They put a comment, did Looney get rugged? No, Looney didn't get rugged. Just people left. People left, and they went to some other coins. People made money there. I will say that. They did make money. And so, but we're going to talk about it all. We're going to talk about it all. And we want to say thank you to all. Thank you to all for coming, showing up, and being a part of the live. Now, before we get started, I am going to ask you to hit the like and subscribe button. That helps the channel grow. And then also, we're going to get into it where we talk about I'm going to give you Success Kid because people have been asking me for a while. Yeah, ever since I did TED, the old crew, the day ones that was here with day one when I first even started the channel were just like, man, go back and look at Success Kid. Just check it out, talk about it. And I'm definitely going to do that. I'm going to look at TED. We've had some memes that other people have shared to me that I think are really good too. And then we're going to talk about the X ecosystem. So before we get started, let's go ahead and jump over to the deck screener. I'm going to pull up Success Kid. And just remember, Crypto Secret X, we're here. We're not going nowhere. We are here. So let's go ahead and get that going before we get started here. So let's pull up Success Kid and see how we're doing. Because a lot of people, I know George and a lot of people, they asked a question, and and I think this is something that I think we all gotta talk about and just see what's what. Let me see what we got right here. Got the basketball. Oh, they want to hear that Rodman. I got you. I am going to talk about our X ecosystem because I do have to talk about that because I also feel, and this is a part of a video series I'm going to do because there are some YouTubers that have contacted me and asked me about what were some of the things about starting their own meme ecosystem and what were some of the advantages and disadvantages of doing it. And so I told them, and before I get into it, I do want to address because a lot of them talk. I told them if your YouTube channel is huge, like you got a big one, I think you can kind of go into that doing the like the series of memes. I think if your channel is small when you're doing a series of memes, what happens is you kind of stretch your community. You really stretch them. And I'm going to talk about just my experience with doing memes and just what it was like, the people I experienced, the good, the bad, all of it, because there are a lot of people that want to get into doing like a series of memes. Some of them I told them my own 2 cents about it, and I just let them know, I think these are the mistakes that were made. These are some of the things that, and so I'm not going to talk about that on this live because I don't want to make that, but I am going to do a video series because there are a lot of people that have contacted me about doing memes, and I just told them there are some things that if I knew 2 months ago, would I've done a series of memes, but you gotta stay tuned for the videos for that. I'm not gonna give that away here and now, but I am gonna go back and pay homage to my day ones, because my day ones are still here. They didn't go nowhere. And they, some of them on different time zones. I know I am on late. These guys are gonna hammer me, but I am gonna talk about Success Kid. And here's the thing. You know, I heard some people throw some things loosely around on Success Kid, and here's the thing I'm going to tell you about Success Kid. Number one, Success Kid, and I want you to look at the chart here, because when you look at the chart and you see these big dips, and then you see that people are really quickly to throw around rug pulls, and this is not a rug pull. It's a $2.9 million market cap. Okay. They got 8,799 followers. Okay. They got wallets here with $56,000, $53,000 in it. It's called Taking Profit. And if you look at this video later, when it went up to a 10, I think it's like a $10.4 million market cap, you have people taking profit, but the meme is still here. If you go to the Twitter page, and I will tell you, I have not looked at Success Kid in a while, but I'll share with it. They have been doing some really good things. Their followers are up now to 6,913. July 23rd, they're talking about a meeting with Da Vinci. They still have the memes going. They're still tweeting it out. And without giving it away, like totally like who the person is, I know they do have the access to like a college campus where they can get more kids involved with it, which I think makes it a positive, because the more people you can get in on your, from a college standpoint, you get more kids involved, you get more buyers, you get more eyes on it. And so you see they are listed. They've been listed on CoinMarketCap. They're on CoinGecko. They make TikTok. They still got a lot of things going. So they have crossed some barriers there. Now, when you start getting past those barriers, what you got to understand a lot of times with memes, and this is talking from experience, as a dev, you can, you're able to move a meme so much, but then you really have, they've really got to rely on their community. The community helps do a lot of things as far as helping it grow. They have, when I go to their Telegram group, and I'm just going to pull it up here without, just kind of look at it. They got 2,600 followers in their Telegram group. I open it up. Let's see, we can open up the Telegram group, take a look at it. Let me see here. And I don't want to open it up all the way because mine makes a lot of dings and stuff in it. So I'm going to see here. When I go to their Telegram group is kind of like most of the, let me see if I can get past this real quick. Tap to vary. Okay, start. Okay, their Telegram group, I know you can get in, you can kind of chat. I mean, let's see here. Trying to get to the Telegram. See if I can take a look at it. Okay, you can join the channel. You see a little bit. The portal is in there. Let me tap to verify. Let's see, start. And I'm trying to see if we can get in this one rather fast here. Okay, verify. Okay. I'm trying to see. I'm not sure on this one right now. Okay, click to verify you human. I'm just checking. Welcome, join the channel. Okay, join the channel. Eesh, it's giving me a little runaround here. I'm looking at what I have noticed though a lot, and I hope I don't have that here now. What I have noticed with a lot of people with the Telegram groups is they have kind of stopped people, some of them, from kind of chatting in it, the newer Telegram groups. And the reason being, I think some of them are trying to keep the fudders out that, come in and just say all kind of crazy posting links and stuff. So they were going more informative. Some of them are moving more to spaces. But for the most part, yeah, they went down to 2.9 million. Right now it is at 3 cents. That's about kind of like close to the when they started running at 2.9. And so, I wouldn't at 2.9 million, you still see them kind of moving and posting and things like that. They still have some things there. I'm looking at their website here. Giving back, they've done some things there. So they're in an atmosphere where if you're on a college campus, you can really access a lot of kids. You can really get a lot of kids involved with your meme coin, which I think is a positive thing. It's different from dealing with adults. But the college kids can get involved. They can make the money. You can easily get communities behind when you start doing things within the community. And so, I think they have a chance to run back up because of just the atmosphere that they're in. So I wouldn't get all bent out of shape. Were they going down to 2 now? If I woke up tomorrow and Success Key is like $200,000, yeah, then I would be like, whoa, wait a minute. But they just dropped because some people took profit. Some people that were in it early, it went 10 million, they made a significant amount. They took profit. And so that's the thing. And so right now, Success Kid still looks good. When I look at just the wallets that's being held, of course, you still got it broken down to 1%. They got everything broken down pretty much 1%. And and look right here when you see this top one is Raydium. So a lot of people say, well, it's a wallet with 3.8%. There's only 3 million tokens left on Raydium right here. So most out of the 80-some million, so a lot of them are currently still in circulation now. We can go to the Soul Scan. And this is just some things I've kind of, doing my own meme and kind of getting into it that I've kind of been able to see a little bit even more in depth of how things are ran and things that you need to have in place to make these things really, really go. And so I'm going to go to the Soul Scan here and just check something here real fast. All right. Let's go to holders. Holders, of course, before they had a 3%, but 1.93%. A lot of it's broken down, but they got a total of 880 here, and you still see the wallets. You still see 600 some million. So it's fairly spread out quite a bit. So you got 2%. So what happened? A lot of the bigger wallets probably sold off a little bit and took some profit, which you're going to have it, especially if you launching a meme in which people can buy early. Some of those holders, when it runs up, they're going to take their profits, and then the profits would cause the drops, and that's just something you cannot control as you get into memes. I notice now you cannot control your holders. You can still hold, but if your holders hold a significant amount, then it's nothing. You're really kind of at the mercy of your holders. And so, but they are still, they still look good. I still have Success Kid. I'm going to buy some more, especially at 3 cents. Yeah, I'm going to get some more Success Kid. I'm going to get that. And so, you've been asking me to go back and look at it. I have gone back and look at it, and it's still a good coin. And then when the bull run comes, They are on CoinMarketCap. They're on CoinGecko. They own a couple of listings, so people are going to know about it. I think, I'm not sure yet, but when they do get on the tier 1, I think it really can take off. And what's a tier 1? That's where people don't have to go and buy from wallets and things like that. So I think that'll be good on that end. So if you're still asking about Success Kit, yes, Success Kit is still good to go, and go, stay with it. Now, I want to jump over to our boy Ted here, and I want to look at Ted. Ted's at 138, and let's go ahead and let me jump over to Ted here. Ted's at 138. We've had 943, 0.38, 0.38%, 408, 138 market cap, 1,168 followers, liquidity burn 8. Again, so we're gonna really get back into really pushing Ted and talking about, because I'm talking to basically our X ecosystem. And when it comes to, let me go ahead and get right here, this video right here. When we get in talking about Ted, our community, we still have some holders of Ted. I kind of looked at. We still got over 1,000. That's currently where we've been sitting at. The market cap still has been sitting around 100 some thousand. I know in order to get that next big listing, I know we got it on Bybit. It's on OKX, and you can kind of see right here. Let's see, OKX. Ted's listing on Bybit now. I can scroll down a little bit more. That's the video we did at Crypto Gains. We scroll down here. I'm just going to keep going because there are a couple other listings that Ted is on too. Let's see if we can get down to it. Just scrolling through. Oh yeah, we got those. So it's a couple of other ones that we got Ted on. See, apply for CoinMarketCap is on the terminal. I think the biggest thing right now with that is just having more liquidity. That's one of the things. And so that's the thing with Ted. Okay, now I see we got some people asking about Looney. So now let me talk to you about Looney so you can understand what's going on with Looney. We had a couple of holders that was looking at wallets on Looney. They found out that somebody actually owned 100 million Looney, which scared so many holders. 100 million, if somebody owns 100 million Looney, they can really sink it. Looney went up to almost $4 million. And I think, we had people take profit. We had one guy take out, I know at one time we was at close to 4.7 million. We had somebody take profit. They took 30 million Looney at one time. And then we had people buy a significant amount. When people own 100 million Looney, that scares a lot of holders. Okay. Some people were scared enough where they just kind of took their profit and just, said, hey, I'm going to, back out of this one. And this is just people in my group that just kind of talk to me, because I do have someone, and I have no idea, but they do buy a lot. Like they almost try to they do almost outbuy me on everything. And so that scared some people away with Looney. And, when you do those coins on Pump Fund, on Degen and things like that, those things, you just don't know who's buying, and people buy astronomical amounts on that. So I know with Looney, I think it's more, it's still there. I think it's still a good coin, but I think just the significant amount of holding, and that person, could be holding, waiting on the bull run, waiting on those things. So I've been nervous to kind of push it when I know somebody has 100 million, and I have no idea who it is. So that's the thing. So when it comes to crypto and coins, as you begin to talk about it and really kind of stand on it, you need to know the significant amount of whose holders, or something about the holders, or and we've had people take profit because of that. So to George and Mark, I don't know how y'all feel about it. If someone had 100 million, would you invest in it if you didn't know who it was? I don't know. I just know we had some holders in our group that just did not feel comfortable with it. They did say if I had 100 million, they would be okay, because in TED, I didn't have 100 million, but I had $286,000, and they knew that, and I didn't take any money out of it. Even when it went down, I didn't take any money out. So they were comfortable. When they asked who had 100 million, they knew I didn't have that, and they didn't know who it was. It made people nervous. So to answer your question, was Rooney rug? No, people took profit, and some of the people who didn't take profit, the people who took profit, hurt the people who were trying to hold and push it. Can you control that in crypto? If you've been in crypto long enough, you should know you can't control that. The only way you can control crypto is if you own at least 60 to 70% of it, which is a good base floor, which you do, you can run it, you can control that. So I hope that answered your question. I think you've been in crypto long enough to know that. So I think that kind of answers that. The other one, and again, I'm going to talk about that when it comes to, because I have been talking to YouTubers, because they have asked me, should I do a series of memes? Because they like the idea, but and I've talked to them one-on-one, and they've taken some good information away from that. I do know when you're trying to get coins on CoinMarketCap, is either pay $5,000, it's either your community got to help build that liquidity, because your liquidity is not as strong coming off Pump Fund or DGen, because it's only about $14,000 that they give you on liquidity. And so there's so many different things and aspects of this that a lot of people don't know, or they don't have any idea. They just kind of look at something and see it go down, and they have no concept of why. The only thing they can kind of conceive it to is somebody just rugged it. Now, what I have learned with any coins, there are two types of rugs. There's rugs where the developer takes it, and there's rugs where the community takes it. Now, what do I mean by that? Is when we say rugs with the community, I really can't say, because basically it's just people that saw a significant amount of money come in their wallet. They put 100 in, they saw $20,000 in there, and they say, you know what? I'm going to take my profit. That hurts, but they took their profit. They got into it to get profit. And that's some of the things that you have to, you're going to experience that. Now, on the flip side, if a dev has total control of the wallet, and now the people who are buying, they're trying to decide whether they want to buy. Can I say this dev is going to still be here, or is he going to pack shop? So it's so many different integral parts that you got to know about when you're getting into it. And so, like, again, I've been talking to a lot of YouTubers about that and just getting the concept. And I just gave my honest opinion of what I thought about it. Now, in our crypto meme system, in the X meme ecosystem, the strongest meme that's been here as far as now has been TED. TED was the first one. TED has ran up to 3 million, but it's been the strongest one. It's been the one that people just go back and they just buy. The percentages, the wallets look good. And so I think for the overall view of my community, and the consensus just overall, the people that have constantly been here, constantly DMing me, talking to me, they really like TED. That's just what they like. And so we have been transitioning and moving into TED. Now, we do have Rodman. We do have some coins that are really good. But the bottom line is how much, that's the only thing. And I tell people, they're just kind of concerned about who owns how much. And I can't do anything about that. I really can't, because crypto, there's nobody getting on a screen saying, hey, except in the Patreon when they get airdrops, but it's like nobody saying, hey, I'm wallet number 7. This is me. They don't do that. And so, I mean, I know we get some people come in and talk, crazy rugs, but there's no rug here. I come back all the time and talk, but that's just, I think what happened in Looney. The second thing I think what happened in Looney is I don't think we should have even switched the bunny. I really think Bugs Bunny, the green one, was better. And so that's just my take on it. There's some things, and could we switch it back? I don't know, but I just think that bunny would have really sell. But they, people say it was copyright infringements, but I've seen so many copyright infringements in crypto that I'm like, okay, but I think it really, really could have. It really could roll. But for the majority here, people have been really talking to me about TED, and that's just what I've been getting from my community, the people that has been here. Some of the other ones asked me to go and please review Success Kid. And Success Kid now, I know the market cap is at 2.9 million, but people, it's crypto. It was up at 10 million. Okay. They had some pullback there, but they're still sitting at 2.9 million. And it's going to probably have a bounce back. And that's some of the things. So those are the two that I've been talking about, and I'm talking about tonight. And then I also asked people to show me some other meme coins that were out that maybe that we just haven't heard about. And I know some people told me about a meme coin called Truck. We looked at Truck last night. One of them was called Dog. Somebody put in the group, take a look at Dog. I look at Dog. It was a $4.5 million market cap. So I was like, wow, and that was our one day. I wish they would have told me about that a little earlier also. And so we're gonna get at it and we're gonna talk. But if there's other memes that y'all want to take a look at, just drop them in the chat and I'll definitely take a look at them. I think the biggest thing with Rodman, I think more so community-wise, is we need some people to kind of take over those groups. We need people to get in and work the Telegram. We need people to get in and work the Rodman group. We really, I just be honest. We need people to get in there and work those Telegrams. And if they're going to do it, I think they need to come in as moderators. And so we had some, but I think that's the biggest thing you got to have when it comes to that. Looks like we're frozen here. So let me see if we can get back on. Okay, we're still frozen. Okay, we're not frozen now. I know we had a little frozen. We got a little froze right there. But tonight, if there's any other memes that you want me also to look at, I'll be happy to take a look at those and pull those up. Let's see. I think Andrea. Am I saying that right? I know we have some holders in Rodman. I know some people are trying to get in position. And when I say in position, we have people that's they want to kind of scoop it up, and which is good, which is not bad. They're trying to get in position. They want to push the meme. They really like it. They like the concept. I think Rodman is a great concept. I think memes. I think all of them are good concepts. I think the biggest thing is that you need about 15,000 people in your group to kind of get that number of memes going. But did that kind of answer your question there about those? What about ORC? ORC, that's on Solana. Let's take a look at it. Let's see what we're talking about right there. ORC. Let's see what ORC is all about. ORC. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Oh, man, we got another $3.9 million market cap. See how many days this bad boy has been out? 13 days. Man, it's moving, it's shaking and baking. Let's pull it up and let's see what we got. Let's see, ORC. Okay, we got the coin ORC here. Let's see. Da Vinci is pushing this one. Okay. All right. Been out 13 days. I mean, got a lot of holders, 3,499 holders. Man, that's pretty good. The market cap, I mean, man, 2,393 people online, 2,483. So they do have a somewhat of an active community. Please don't DM owners regarding offers, contracts. Contact us on Twitter. So they seem, I mean, the community seems pretty good. It is at a $3.9 million market cap. Let's see. Some of the holders got almost $100,000 in it right now at $25 million. You got, of course, you got your flags and all that stuff right there. Liquidity, 99.8. So we do have all liquidity. Again, 173, 658 volume 3. I mean, how much higher could it go? Let's look at it on SolScan here real quick. Because I mean, it just kind of depends on the community, but they got 3,000 holders. That's not bad, man. When you start getting that kind of holders, you can really move a market cap when you got holders. Now, you know, could it be other wallets? Yeah. But just looking at it, they got 913,546. When it comes to the holders, $200,000. Radium has 15% right here. No, excuse me. Radium has 2%. Man. All right. So they actually own more than Radium. Okay. So they've been buying this son of a gun. Let's see. What does Jupiter have? Bullish. I can find out. I think Jupiter may have some. Let me see. Let's see. I don't even see Jupiter on here. So basically, this coin has roughly about 22 million left. They got about 22 million, 81,000. Yeah. They don't have that many tokens left for sale. Like they actually own a lot of it. And so they control it. They basically control it. 15 to, that's what, 17. So if they got 17% of that token, they own it. And when they own it, that means they own it. It just kind of depends on the team with this one. The team could go either way. The team really wants to push this because there's only like 22 million left. I mean, you get in another 100 buyers on this right here, you possibly can push that to like an $8-10 million market cap. They really could push that one. And so, because in actuality, when it's like this, it's two things the team can do. I'm gonna be frankly honest. And this is just me knowing just experience with memes. I'm just basically talking to you. The team can take that, they can take, like they got 150 million, 25, so that's 175 million right there in the bot. Even though they have them, because they bought them, they can take 175 million tokens out of circulation. They don't have to sell them, but they can take them out of circulation. What does that mean? They can just hold them. But by holding them, and it's only 22 million left, you get 100 buyers come in there and they buy like, you know, $200 or $300 worth. That market cap is going to easily go $5-6 million very easily, because it's only about 2% left. So they can push that market cap. The other side of that is you can get some people come in and buy and they just sell it all, and they could go. So I think that more so depends on the team. I've never talked to the team, but they've been holding it for 13 days right now, and they're sitting there, and it's not going to drop much because there's not much for sale. Like they don't have much you can buy. Most of it's already in wallets. 17, 12 million. So it's roughly like only 22 million tokens left to buy. So when it comes to that, they're going to, it's kind of like you got to follow the team and you got to get to know, get in the Telegram group, get the feel for the dev, find out what is his goals, what does he want to do, and then kind of move from there. And I can speak on experience. You just have to, do that in order to get. My take on memes is a lot more so now from experiences like community and what does a dev really want to do. I'm not, you have the CTOs. The only thing about CTOs, people are leery about it because you just don't know who's really taking over, who's controlling it, who's the point of contact. Some CTOs do really well, but that's going to be a total transparency of everybody in. But right now, you can buy this one, and with them holding that many tokens, it's going to move now. It's going to move. Thank you, Crypto Camo, for the $2, man. Appreciate the call on Black Friday. I do want to talk about Black Friday because we do have Black Friday. Now, I just want to share with y'all, since he brought that up, I want to share that. Hey, the guy who called the bottom let me just pull it up on my phone because I can probably see it a little better there. Let's see. Hey, the guy who called the Bitcoin at $1, so he's calling Orc Waffles, said they are the next Bitcoin, LOL. With now if that's their objective, they've really taken almost all the tokens out of circulation. So now if you buy, it's eventually it's not going to be any tokens to buy. So you're going to be looking at a pretty expensive meme coin. Now, right now it's currently sitting at 0.00359, 659K, 3,000 holders, 704 buys, 719 sales, and so 36.30%. So if that's their goal and taking out of circulation, I mean, it's, they're getting close to it. They're taking a lot out of circulation. Let's look at the transactions real quick and let's see what the transactions are. And when I look at just looking at the total, so you have, and I tell y'all, man, these bots they be putting on it, these, and I'm gonna tell you how y'all can tell bots. When you click on this right here, and you see 800, I don't know if y'all can see this, 864 transactions, 314. That's a bot. Okay. When people put these bots on it, they so much hurt the token sometimes. Sometimes they can pump it, but they kill the momentum sometimes because it's like you get these huge sales on it. But that's just, again, that's a part of crypto. But this has 864 transactions. So when you see that, that's a bot. They bought for 23, sold at 20.6, took a personal loss at $2,733. Then you had another wallet. Let me see if this is a bot too. Let's see. Another bot. 864 transactions. Is that the same one? Let me see. This one is they bought, but they bought at $19. So they got about 4,000. Would I buy some of this? I probably would. I probably would buy a little bit. It doesn't cost much. But at a $3.9 million market cap, how much further could it go? And they're taking everything out of circulation. It possibly could reach between 5 to 6 million, possibly 10. And then, once you take all the coins out of circulation, then you got to look at what's next. I mean, if they buy it all up like that, if that's them buying it, I don't know. But if it is, then, let's check the Twitter page out and see what the Twitter page looks like here. Crypto, it is Matt Alfred. Okay, I'll look at that one too. Let's see, 1,860 HODL. Okay, let's see. Org. Buy now. So they're active on Twitter. They are active on Twitter. Let's see. So they got a lot of stuff going on. So, oh yeah. I need them glasses. I definitely need those. But would I buy some? Yeah, I probably would buy some because it's not bad. And $3.9 million, pretty good market cap. But trust me, if people bought this at 100K and it's at 3.9, they are going to experience some sell-off because people are going to make astronomical amounts of money if you bought some at 100K and it goes up to 2 million. I'm telling you, listen, your wallet is going to be unbelievable. I know that for sure. So they're gonna have some people take profit, and that's just the truth there. All right, so let's see. We got any more other requests? Da Vinci. All right, Mad Alfred is another one. Any other coins? Let me pull up Mad Alfred. Mad Alfred. Okay, let's go to Mad Alfred. See what we're looking at. I've been looking at this one for the last 2 nights. I've been Mad Alfred. It's gonna come up. Okay. Mad Alfred. Here we go. Oh yeah, I've been looking at this one. See, the bot sales 155K. Yeah, it went up about 20, 40,000 liquidity, 24 buys, 1,000. Let's look at the chart here. Let's see what the chart looks like. Charts on a steady movement. Again, like I said before, I see this has been out 14 days, 7 hours, pulled 34 rockets for. It's not bad because it's. I know last night we reviewed it was at 120. Now it's at 150K, 40K liquidity, 155, 28 transactions. You do have those buys. Let's check the Twitter page here. I've been following when you is that I think that who was that sent that to me? And I hope I do not go dead. I'm going to pause here for a quick commercial break because I got to plug up my computer before this joker goes dead on me. So let me take a quick break here, and I will be right back. All right, I'm back here. Let's see if I got my plug in. Yes, I do. Got my plug in, so I'm back. So let's take a look at it. Mad Alfred E. Newman. Here we go. Twitter page, X page, active. The chart's been moving up pretty good. Let's see. Mad is still growing. Keep sleeping. Soon you'll wake up, but it will be too late. Coin Alfred from the Mad magazine, moving into China here. 60 minutes. I know about Mad magazine.
Americans, dead or alive, who are regarded as national treasures. John Wayne, Katharine Hepburn, Louis Armstrong, Walter Cronkite, Joe Louis, Babe Ruth, and of course, Alfred E. Newman.
Okay. So let's take a look. Let's look at Telegram group. Let's see. 4,117, 7 online. I think it's a pretty good coin. Let's see here. Also, they got to get more volume. I think that's the biggest thing, but it is holding the transactions. But I bought some of it anyway because when I saw it was at 125, so I did buy me some of the Alfred E. Newman too. So Alfred E. Newman, that's from Mad magazine. That's from. Let's see what else we got. going on here. If there's any other tokens that somebody, okay, and then I want to talk to you about Black Friday. Okay, let's see, waffles. Okay, now let's see. Let me go ahead and pull this back up here. So that's Mad Alpha, and look at the org. Now I do want to talk to you about it, and some of you may look at this a little later. But in our group, we have what we call Black Friday. One of the things about Black Friday, which originated, was it was a coin that's really designed for our Patreon members to learn how to trade, take profit, and it was launched on Pump.fun. It's not launched on the Crypto Secret X, but it is on Pump Fun. And so when it comes to Black Friday, but here's the thing. When we released it, it was initially just designed for the Patreon group. But people in our Patreon group, they like the concept. They'll like it to the point where they're already talking about Telegram groups and X pages and let's get the website and let's get it. They really like the concept. And so for Black Friday, which is a part of the Patreon group, and I'm going to share that with you, you have a chance to buy a coin before it goes live. And it is still available. Now, that's a coin I'm actually going to turn over to my community, my Patreon group. I'm going to have it where those guys can actually run that themselves. It's going to be their coin. And so, but I'm going to show you a little bit about it because now if you do want to get in something on ground floor, they're going to have control. I bought 1.0% of it. And so I'm going to pull that up here and let y'all take a look at it. Let's see here. And I know we've had people buy. It hasn't gone live yet because we just on our Patreon group, we had two people buy 5% and they sold as soon as it went up. Can you control it? No, you can't. But they sold pretty quickly. But now we got other people that's buying it. They want to get it live. And they're already talking about ways of how they can promote it, what they can do, getting people engaged, growing it. They really want to get it rolling. So I'm going to share it with you so you can take a look at it also. And it's called Black Friday. See if we can have it here. We didn't put any socials with it. And the reason we didn't put any socials with it, because it was initially intended for just the group. And so I'm going to show you what we were talking about right here. Let's see. Let's check it out. Now, here's my thing, guys. This is the one thing that a lot of people get so impatient when it comes to investing. Things just turn at the drop of a hat. Now, Pump Friday, Black Friday, here it is right now. It's a bonding curve at 47%. 10%. They got somebody on 10%. See, 3. There's my wallet right there, 1.06%. That's what I bought in the initial side. And it has the ability to go live. You saw where we had some people go up. They bought a significant amount, and then they sold theirs. Then you saw them, and then you see people now they're working on it because they're thinking about, hey, X, we want to go ahead and push this, and that's a part of the group. And I'm going to turn it over to the community. But if you want to get in before something goes live, because they are working now to get it live, and I told them if that's what y'all want to do in the Patreon group, they can do that. Thought if you had that Black Friday token, you would get airdrops. The next release is such a okay. But with the Black Friday, it's our group. That group is probably about like 40 people. But they've been kind of chatting in the group. And some people really wanted to go live. They were kind of disappointed that we had some of the Patreons that bought, and then as soon as it got like 78%, they sold. And so they got a little discouraged there. But then after that, then we had some people started buying and keeping more. Again, there's where I bought my 1%. I was not even on the scale at one time. Now I'm back at number 10. And so we've experienced people selling, and that's the thing with crypto, and that's the one thing that I have experienced is that when you buy, when you start these coins, you just never know the people that's going to be buying with you. And when it's on Pump Fund, I'm telling you, people can buy huge amounts. Like they can buy huge amounts of your coin. And when they buy those huge amounts, you just got to know who you're with. But at the same time, do you have a chance to get in on ground floor here? Yep. And it's been here. So that's the deal with Black Friday. If you see this token now that I said it, it's probably going to be about 4 of the Black Fridays out there. I'm just telling you now. And so I may have to drop the address in there, but I noticed when we do that, you're gonna see all that. Now the website is not a website. It is a site that takes you to Discord where you can actually chat. I wasn't going to put the Telegram and Twitter page and all that because that's not what I intended for. But now my group wants to take it over. They want this coin. I'm going to give it to them. They want to make it happen. And so y'all know to contact me in the Patreon group, and y'all can go ahead and make the moves on that end. Let's see. We got some comments. They want to read some of those comments. But it's just, let's go Black Friday. We going live, baby. Black Fridays go. So, we got people in here that really want to push the coin. And I'm going to tell you, to be honest, they want to push the coin because they know if they bought on this side and they can push this coin to just 500 to, 800,000, a million, they're going to make a substantial amount of profit. They really are. They're going to make loads of money, and they know that. And so that's the thing. But now, if you're hearing this, you got a chance to get in and get involved with it. I think once people get the concept, it'll probably go live in no time. You'll probably, like somebody just bought some just now as we spoke about it. Now it's up to 48%. Will it increase more? It probably will. Because this is probably the first time that I've really actually talked about Black Friday, because the reason I haven't really gone in depth because it's only intended for my Patreon group. You got it? Now, I'm not going to release another one for them, and it's not under X. It's totally for them. They can take it over. And when I say take it over, what's going to probably happen is going to probably be 4 people to take it over, to be honest with you. It's not going to be 80 people. 4 people are going to take it over. They're going to develop a Telegram group. They're going to develop the X page. They're going to develop a website, and they're going to push the concept. They just got to know it's probably going to be 5 or 6 more others created after this. I promise you that. You just got to know the BFX ticker right there. That's it. Black Friday. If you want to know more about it, all you got to do is pay attention to the website, the wallet address, which is 5E6WBC. Make sure you look at that. To make sure you get the right one. Somebody will probably drop it in the comments there. Okay. And so that's what we've been doing at Black Friday. It's a part of that group. The reason I don't drop it in X because it's just, I want to work on the memes that I have, but I'm just giving, they just wanted that one and they want to make money there. But now they like the concept, and a lot of them, like they said, they think it really can fly. And so, here it is. Check. Somebody put that in there. But Black Friday to the moon. So we got people that's really amped about it. And as you see, it spikes. So if you want to get in on Black Friday, you have the opportunity. There it is right there. I just want to let you know about that on that end. And so, but you got some people that really want to push it right there. All right. Let's see if we got anything else. Crypto Camo, make sure y'all check it out. He also has a YouTube channel. Make sure y'all check him out and check his channel out too. And he does a lot. Also, thanks for the donations, big guy. Thanks for the donations. Let's see, we got any more? Mad Da Vinci. Let's see, read some comments. But I do want to thank y'all for joining me tonight. And like I said again, the meme here that we're gonna be really start seeing a lot of stuff coming out is gonna be on TED. The community here has been asking me, and then I got some of my older community members that really want me to start going back doing more of my video reviews on Success Kid. And I am going to do those. Y'all been asking me from day one when I started. Don't forget Success Kid. Talk about Success Kid. And Success Kid is still going strong. They're still sitting at $2.9 million market cap. And they're in a great atmosphere. Now, I promise you, that's one thing I do know. They're in an atmosphere where people can get a group of young kids to buy in. Now, the next one, the Mad Alfred E. Newman, I bought that. It's sitting at 155 market cap. The other day, if you go back and watch, I think it was at 120 market cap. I think they're slow building with their team. That's one. And then when we talk about TED, we have now, I think our wallets are really, in good shape, like Forrest Diversified. I think I like it. We still got one, but for the most part, it's around that 1-2%, which I do like. Feel a little more comfortable there. The reason some of them, like say Looney, I think Looney is a great coin. Is just right now people are just scared of a person who owns 100 million per person. That's the bottom line with Looney. And so, but definitely want to come talk to you tonight on the live, and then also we'll be getting more of those review videos out. I am doing a series on if you want to do a meme, just talking to YouTubers. I'm trying to decide when to start releasing it, but it's just my experience of doing memes, the good, the bad, the ugly. Just getting the opportunity to talk to you, because it is a process, and it is something, if you're going to get into, you need to make sure you're ready. You got to put your big boy pants on, a thick layer of skin, and you got to be really, really ready to roll your sleeves up. It is a life. Now, I won't say life commitment, but it is a commitment, and you got to have a commitment, and you got to be willing to sit in the chair no matter what. And when I say sitting, if you're going to really hang in there, and when I say sit in the chair, you sit in the chair on good days, you sit in the chair on bad days, you sit in the chair when you got 10 people in, 20 people in, 100 people in, you sit in the chair. You look at the camera and you got to talk. You got to go at it. You got to talk, and you got to push through. And so that's it for the night, people. We're going to keep digging. We're going to keep rolling. We're going to keep it going. But I do thank y'all for joining me tonight. And like I always say, you'll never learn how to swim without jumping in, and you'll never climb a mountain without stumbling. This is Chris with Crypto Secret X. I am out.
Keep my heritage to keep me clean. Keep the devil watching over me. Save me. Save me. Less than before I walk away. Spellbound, I'll stutter, I pray.